gosh, you're right. Was giving us some advice. And Free Mac, by the way, locked up for something he didn't even do, man. But he told me, D, people like us, God put us here to be a light in this world. And you gotta make sure at all times that, your light can be felt amidst the darkness. Don't dim your light. Don't try to be so worried about fitting in with people or, achieving success by this world standards that they can't see your light. So everywhere I go, specifically in the music industry, I gotta make sure that people feel my presence.
Brunsley's questionable now too.
Oh, yeah.
These throws to home are terrible. These throws to home.
Build an altar, not a platform. They don't want me preaching, they want got me build an altar, not a platform. Got me get the sauce, secure the bag for got me build an altar, not a platform. Came from the bottom, I'm still at the bottom. Buying my brody, I told him I got him. Calling out demons, they there, then we spot him. Rebbe from heaven on Johnson. Came up supporting God at the same time. Fasted up and it's game time. Wifey with me, straight dying. Haters talking, I don't pay mine. Run with a squad and I'm saved by grace. Died on the cross, I can take my place. Looking to the king, not gonna be the same if you call on his name, tell him break my chains. New season, stand with all of my true season. Kick fake out, let the truth team it. Pile them up and go through demons. Ride around town with a brand new strap. KJV, they can send you back. Spiritual riches, I hand you stacks. Compromise, no, I can't do that. We give them heaven right there in the lobby. Boy, this a ministry, this ain't a hobby. Fishing for soul when the water get choppy. I'm feeling like Rocky, boy, that good stop me. They don't want me preaching, they want rap. Got to me build an altar, not a platform. Got to me get the sauce, secure the bag for got to me build an altar, not a platform. They don't want me preaching, they want rap. Got to me build an altar, not a platform. Got to me get the sauce, secure the bag for got to me build an altar, not a platform.
So we play the net, just one big fence. So off the net, wherever it is, back into play. Padding is pretty good, except for this right here.
Welcome to Wheaton Academy, to the baseball field here in West Chicago, Illinois. We're glad that you've joined us today for a conference matchup between the Wheaton Academy Warriors and the St. Francis Spartans. Big conference matchup today. My partner today is Derek Schlenbecker. Derek, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Like you said, big conference matchup. Two teams that are both fighting for a conference championship. So we obviously have a game today and then game Friday against them, and it's going to be a battle of if someone can take both of them, like you said before the game. If someone can take both conferences, pretty much it's right there.
Yeah.
If not, then they're going to have to win out, and it'll be a battle down to the end of it. So.
Rained out yesterday.
Yep.
Boys were all looking forward to playing. The way the conference schedule works in the Metro Suburban Conference, you play Monday, Tuesday, home and away. Rained out yesterday, so now we play Tuesday, Friday with a couple of baseball games in between. I think that's going to change the dynamic of how this series plays out. St. Francis is playing games this week. We're playing games this week, and then we come back and play each other again on Friday. It's going to change a little bit of the dynamic of this whole thing.
For sure. We've got our ace on the mound today, and they're going to have their ace on the mound on Friday. Yeah. So it'll be it'll be a battle of who can get the most hits off of two really, really good pitchers. And, I mean, something we have to look at today is obviously Alex Bagley being on the mound for the Warriors and the impact that's going to have.
Yeah. Alex Bagley, the new strikeout king, the new strikeout career leader for Wheaton Academy. That's a record I don't think is going to be broken in our. I'm a little older than you, Derek. It's not going to be broken in my lifetime. How about we say it that way?
Yeah, it's a tough record. It took him a while to get it, and there were some really good pitchers that came before him here. I mean, Jay Cousins is a pitcher he's playing in the MLB now.
Yeah,
so there's been some really good pitchers here, and to have that record with still a lot of season left to go is just a crazy feat by Bagley.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that more throughout the broadcast. The coaches have broken here. We got players taking the field. We're going to have the national anthem here in a moment. Hope you sit back, enjoy the game here. It's going to be a good one. And we are back, and we are ready to go here. It's a cold, dreary day in West Chicago. The wind is blowing in from left field. Going to hit one out today. You're going to have to hit it right through that wind. It's going to take a poke, I think. And with two good pitchers on the mound, it's going to take an exceptional effort to get one out of here today, I think.
Yeah, you're going to have to barrel up on it and take it a lot further than what the fence says.
On the hill for the Warriors today, number 9, Alex Bagley, as we just mentioned, our new Wheaton Academy career strikeout leader. Alex comes into the game with 144 strikeouts on his career this year. The ERA we're talking about for Bagley this year, it's not even a number associated with baseball.
Nope.
.00694. We're not one, not two, 069 in ERA for this year. Unheard of.
He's done an outstanding job, and honestly, I think Wheaton College got an absolute steal with Bagley. His best baseball is ahead of him. He's really just grown into his body this year, and his velocity is way up from last year. His curveball has a lot more movement, and you can tell the work that he put in the offseason.
Batters are hitting 157 against him for the year. Look, we're talking about statistics that you only hear about like in video games.
Yep.
And this is what we're talking about for the starting pitcher for the Warriors today. Just amazing. Bagley comes in, 8 outings on the year, 40 innings to his credit, and a record of 5-0. Here's the other thing, Derek. I don't know. We've sort of kept this subtle, but it's going around. Bagley is 2 wins away from tying the school record for career wins as a pitcher as well.
He's just setting records left and right this year, so we'll see if we can get another win today. But when Bagley's on the mound, it's almost a guaranteed complete game from him this year. And I mean, his strikeouts to walk numbers are through the roof. It's amazing. It's picture perfect. You couldn't draw it up any better.
Amazing. Peter Limke on the mound for St. Francis Spartans today. We'll talk about him in the bottom half of the inning. Also a very good pitcher to his credit. Going to be a good matchup today. Leading off for St. Francis, sophomore Zach Meduzia, 5'9", 158. comes in with a good average, leading off as a sophomore, quite an accomplishment. And we're ready to go. First pitch from Bagley. Swing and a miss.
First pitch strike from Bagley. Love to see that. His placement's so good. He hits exactly the spot in the zone that they're asking. But like you said, sophomore leading off. I'm assuming he gets on base a decent amount.
Takes a pitch outside, 1-1. Look at that wind howling in from left field. A little low. Count goes to 2-1.
Bagley just trying to find his groove here. It's taken him an inning in the past, but once he gets going, he's cooking and you cannot stop him.
A little bit outside, 3-1. You know, look, for every game, I'm sure this is true. This is their big rival. This is for the conference. There's got to be nerves around for all these players. Hit just foul down the left field line. Boy, that one was close.
Like you said, though, no matter how good you are, no matter how confident you are on the mound, it's your rival. I could speak to it with basketball. Like, you come out and it's just adrenaline, and that kind of takes over sometimes. But once these teams settle in, we'll really see what they're made of, and I think that'll be the deciding factor.
A little high. 6-pitch walk there for Meduzia. Quite a good at-bat for a sophomore leading off.
He got on base. That's his job. Get on base and let the guys behind him do their work.
What you got to do as a leadoff hitter. Bagley out of the stretch now, runner on first. Looks in to get his sign. And the pitch. Called strike.
And you can hear the energy in this place. The St. Francis bench is already getting loud. I'm assuming the Warriors are going to start getting loud here in a second. And, man, it's a fun game to be at.
Definitely is fun. Curveball in the dirt, gets away from Roman. Runner moves up 90 feet. One of the cool things about this, we'll talk about this a little more in just a bit, but we've got players from FCA Impact here, and you have alumni from FCA Impact on both of these teams. So a lot of energy, a lot of people here, a lot of folks watching, just a wonderful thing. 1-on-1 now, Bagley comes set, looks in and delivers. Smith squares around a bunt, bunts it foul, straight back here. Takes the count to 1-2, and we'll reset.
Look to bunt, see if they could move the runner there a little bit. Good coaching call there, just wasn't able to land it.
Certainly, Tom Schomburg, the coach for the St. Francis Spartans. I mean, look, this is smart baseball. A big rival, get a run on the board early, move that runner up to second on the wild pitch. Now you're just going to try to get him over and get him in. Swing and a miss. Big strike out there by Bagley. Smith unable to move the runner up. 1 out now.
Got him on the inside corner, and the velocity was just too much there. Wasn't able to catch up to it. Didn't even look like he wanted to swing at that one.
I think he got handcuffed on that inside pitch. Probably a strike, but also couldn't get around on it. Brings in now Rocco Tenuta. Rocco, not only their number 3 hitter, but this is also probably their number 1 pitcher on the team. He'll be pitching against on Friday. Curveball by Bagley, just a bit outside.
Good pitch, good movement early on his curve.
Again, those nerves probably just settling in. Find his command, find his control. Another curveball in the dirt. Roman kicks it, but keeps it close. Count goes to 2-0 now.
Roman doing a good job of just keeping the ball in front so far. Yeah, if they can limit bases taken, then that's gonna be huge. Because, like you said, 1 run could be the deciding factor of this game.
Well, yeah, you said it before the game, right? I mean, how many hits are we really going to get off these 2 pitchers?
Yeah.
But free passes and errors, that's going to make the difference in this game. Tenuta calls time before the pitch is delivered. That's a no pitch. Count is 2-0. 2-0. Meduzia still at second base. Umpire puts the ball in play. Bagley looks in to get a sign. Comes set, and here's the pitch. Good pitch by Bagley on the outside corner there. Count goes to 2-1 now.
Painted the outside corner, great pitch. Bagley just got to get a strikeout, get an out, see if we can start rolling.
I saw Bagley before the game, and he was thinking through it. I wouldn't call him nervous, but he was certainly thinking through the game like anybody would. But you know this is a big game. He's just got to settle in now. Swing, and there's a long fly ball to left field. That ball is going to go, and it is 2-0 Spartans.
Big time hit.
Big swing by Rocco Tenuta there.
Big time hit right there, and that just shows the importance of your leadoff hitter getting on base, because that's another run.
This is what happens when you don't have control early on. Then you try to throw the ball and get a strike, and that ball was thrown right down the middle. If you throw a ball right down the middle, I don't care how hard you pitch, you throw it right down the middle to a number 3 hitter on a good team like this, they're going to hit the ball hard.
No one on base. Bagley can get back in the stretch and see if he can find a groove here and get the Warriors out of this inning without another run.
Ground ball to short, tough play for Williams. Throws across the diamond. He got him.
Great play by Hudson. Does such a great job.
Hudson Williams, 3-year starter for the Warriors. Quick feet, good arm, moves
Great arm
around
from
well. Also the leadoff hitter for the team. That's a tough play there. He's coming in, he's got to backhand that on the run and then throw across his body. That's a tough play to make for anybody. Bagley comes in again on the outside corner, fouls it away.
Spartans is looking aggressive, though, now. Any pitch that's out there, they're just going to go after it, especially after a home run. They just want to start trying to rally and keep going and get as many runs out of this inning as possible.
Well, pitch by Bagley here. Foul tip into the glove of Roman, 0-2 quickly here. The thing is, you're nervous. The game is tight, right? It's going to be that way. A big hit like that can loosen everybody up. So, swing and a miss by Sparacio down on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Bagley looked a little shaky there. Got it under control. That was a good thing. Warriors got to respond now. 2-0 Spartans after a half an inning. Warriors coming up. Welcome back here. Bottom of the first inning, Warriors give up 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Rocco Tenuta on a pitch. I think Bagley would like to have that pitch back if I had to guess.
For sure. I think he'd like to have that whole inning back, maybe besides that last strikeout. But they were able to get out of the inning. Only 2 runs. Warriors definitely able to make that up here. Let's see what Hudson Williams can do as he leads us off.
I mean, the thing is, let's not forget, Bagley struck out 2 guys that inning.
Yeah.
But a walk and a home run.
A walk, which starting off with a walk is something that he does not do a lot. But again, nerves, no matter what, no matter how good you are, they're gonna play a factor. But I have a feeling Bagley's locked and confident now, especially ending the inning with a strikeout.
He'll settle in.
He'll
settle in. On the mound for the Spartans, Peter Lemke, 6'1", 184-pound senior. Wind up in the pitch to Hudson Williams. Williams squares around to bunt and bunts it foul.
Hudson been able to bunt for a couple singles this year. Does a great job. He's got speed. He's got speed when he gets on the bases. He's right up there. I'm thinking nearing the stolen base record last year. And he's great. He's a great base runner.
Hudson's a 5-tool player. Gets on base, hits for average, got a good arm, covers a lot of ground in the field, does everything you would ask of a baseball player, especially if you're starting shortstop. 1-1 the count now. Linke looks in for a sign and delivery. Swing and fouled back by Williams. You know, one of the fun things about the Wheaton Academy baseball field is it's right here on Hawthorne Lane. We get a lot of close calls with foul balls here.
A lot of close calls, a lot of backyard balls. Got guys hopping fences to make sure we don't run out.
Pitch is up high. Count goes to 2-2 now.
High heat, try to get Hudson to chase.
I mean, one of the keys for a leadoff hitter, especially leadoff hitter of the game, each inning is probably true, but for the game, you want to see pitches so that your teammates see pitches.
Most definitely.
Called strike 3. Pitch looked to be a little bit outside. Close enough, probably should have been swinging there.
Grant Rojic coming up now, someone who's led off for the Warriors a couple games this year. Him and Hudson Williams flip back and forth, but he's settled into that second position in the order, and he's done a great job. You might not look it, but Grant is a powerful hitter if he gets a hang of it.
Here's the first pitch to him, fouled away. Other than maybe the first couple of games of the season, Coach Justin Swider, he has kept the Warriors lineup pretty much the same throughout the season. And there's a good reason why. The Warriors are 23-1 coming into this game. Pitch to Rojic, fouled away, back on to Hawthorne Lane again. Quickly 0-2 to Rojic. When you're 23-1, when your team on-base percentage is in the 400s and your team batting average is the 300s, you don't do a lot of tinkering with the lineup. Things are functioning well.
No.
0-2 pitch now to Rojic. Called strike 3.
I think Rojic thought that one was up in the zone. That's 2 strikeouts there, and DaCosta got to get on base here for the Warriors.
Eric DaCosta coming into the game with, again, video game-like stats. A 554 average, an on-base percentage of, Derek, listen to this, 602.
Yep.
602. Slugging percentage, 973. 12 doubles on the year, 36 RBIs. First pitch inside nearly hits Eric.
Yeah, DaCosta has been a huge addition to this team, not only from the plate, but also on the mound. He's done a great job on the mound this year.
Yeah, Eric would have pitched today. Bagley would have gone tomorrow. Eric's likely in line to pitch on Friday. Swing and a pop-up. And the ball lands just in front of the Spartans' dugout. In baseball, you call that a new life.
Yeah.
Should have been caught, should be an out. Spartans should be going in, getting ready to hit now, but instead, Eric gets to go back up to plate, 1-1 count, and take another hack.
See if we can get on base. That'd be huge for the Warriors. Andy Roman up next, someone who could do exactly what the Spartans did and get us 2 runs.
There's this thing called sabermetrics in baseball where people track stats and things that weren't always tracked through the years. One of the stats that's tracked in sabermetrics, here's the pitch, swing and a ground ball. See, there you go. This is the stat I would have been talking about. Should have been an out, now turns into a hit. Should have been an out, now turns into a base runner, and the inning continues.
Yep.
Now, there's a lot of ways to track that. If he comes around to score, definitely you want to track that. But the other thing you want to track here is Peter Lemke's now going to throw more pitches this inning, which means he's going to throw less pitches later in the game because he's using them up here in the first inning. Very, very important to make those catches and not make your pitcher work any more than they have to. DaCosta leads off from first. Andy Roman steps in. Andy with a lot of power.
Lots of power.
A lot of power.
If he gets a hold of it, it is out of here.
Andy grounds the ball to third. Throws across and gets DaCosta at second for the force out.
Rolled over on that one. No big deal. Saw a runner on base. Bagley's already out here. He's ready to go. He's locked in. And something that we'll talk about when we get back is just the pitch tempo of Bagley and how fast he goes. Yeah. And it's
hey, Lemke's no slouch there himself.
No,
Looks he's working pretty quick too. So.
For sure.
We'll be back in just a moment, folks. 2-0 Spartans after 1. We're back here for the top of the second. Bagley's got one more warm-up pitch. Going to have a throwdown here, and then we'll get underway. Leading off for the St. Francis Spartans, Jake Castaldo, 6 foot, 185 senior.
Castaldo, the DH for them here today.
Bagley's got to look to just settle in here now. You gotta flush the 2 runs in the first. You gotta flush our half of the inning where we didn't do much there. Throw strikes, get some ground balls, and just start working now. That's a good way to start. Starts off with a pitch right down the middle, strike 1.
Great pop in the glove, and he's right back at pitch tempo. That's fast.
He works quick, there's no question. Good curveball, called strike. A little bit of a check swing, doesn't matter, called strike.
Super efficient pitcher, which has, I think, helped him a lot, and it's just helped the team a lot. These games move fast sometimes because Bagley just strikeout, strikeout, strikeout if he can roll through.
I'm sure the guys in the outfield will say this, but I can assure you that DaCosta, Williams, York, and Clegg will tell you pitcher working fast, getting the ball in play, working quickly is the best thing for them.
Yes.
Swing and a miss on the ball in the dirt, blocked by Roman. Comes out in front, throws to Clegg, and there's 1 out.
1 out and another strikeout for Bagley, 3 on the day so far.
This is the thing, he'd want that pitch back to Tenuta, I'm sure, but 3 strikeouts. We've got 4 outs on the game for Bagley. He's got 3 strikeouts. Pitch, ground ball. Bagley's got it himself. Nope, bubbles it, and can't make the play. There's a saying in baseball, sometimes you get a hit and sometimes the hit gets you.
Yep.
That one, the hit got him there. That was just a swinging bunt, that's all that was.
And that's the one that we might want back later in the inning or later in the game.
Contrary to the first inning, Bagley's all over the plate right now. He's in the zone. We're going to get a ground ball here. Got a courtesy runner in now. That was Limke who had the swinging bunt there. Ball's back in play. Bagley comes set, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Not sure how aggressive Francis is going to be on the bases today. We'll see.
I think they're going to take their chances. If they follow the stat line, Bagley has given up quite a few stolen bases this year. Throw over to first. No tag by Clegg, back in easy.
Yeah, the nice thing about Game Changer and all these different apps is you can really play the stats as a coach, and if you really want to dive into it, you can do some damage.
Pitch by Bagley, called strike.
Andy did a good job of framing that one, painting that outside corner like he loves to do. Bagley is definitely in the zone now.
Bagley comes set, big lead at first base. Runner going outside, throw down by Andy Roman, and it was not even close.
Great arm speed from Andy, able to get that down there on a line.
Outside pitch, no hindrance, pops up, perfect throw to Hudson Williams, easy tag, not even close. We got 2 outs now.
2 outs, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and there's a curveball and a nice swing. Ball hit down the left field line. Going to hold him to a single.
That's a
Bagley touching his chest, saying to Roman, "That was on me. That was on me." That's a curveball on a 1-2 count that just got too much of the plate.
Yeah, Roman was setting out a little bit further in the outside corner than that pitch ended up. Just missed the spot. It happens. Doesn't happen a lot for Bagley, but it's still going to happen sometimes.
Well, the thing about nerves, when you, as a pitcher, there's 2 things that nerves can do to you. 1, affect your control. 2, it can affect the ability to snap or control your breaking pitches.
Yeah.
So you don't get as much break, as much movement. And I think that's what you saw on that one. That was a breaking ball that didn't break all that much. Number 12, Andrew Mueller batting now. Andrew, 5'9", 168-pound junior. infield and pitcher listed on the score sheet playing left field today. Quickly 2 strikes on Mueller. So I want to talk about this a little bit. I don't know, we could talk about it now maybe, but on both these teams, there's quite a few boys that play summer ball together.
Yeah.
A couple different programs in the area, but several boys that play together. Mueller is one of them that plays with my son and plays with Osterholm and Burden and a few other guys.
That Force Elite team.
Jacob Carlson, yeah, exactly. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Andrew Mueller. Bagley gets inside, comes set, looks in, throws home. Breaking ball comes in high. Boy, I think that's the same breaking ball he called strike 3 on Grant Rojek.
Yeah, I think Bagley thought he had that one. I thought that was.
Well, not only Bagley,
call.
Mueller started walking out of the batter's box. I think he thought it was strike 3 also. Ball high, count goes full, 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner from first is going to be moving on this pitch now. And, gets a good head start here. A ball in the gap can score a runner from first.
For sure.
Bagley set, 3-2. Runner breaks. Pitch comes home in the dirt, blocked by Roman. And a 6-pitch walk for Andrew Mueller. Good at bat there.
That's
turns the lineup over.
Turns it
also
over, yep.
brings us back to Zach Meduzia, sophomore leadoff hitter.
Had a great first at bat. Was able to get on base, and he was one of those runs that scored early.
Bagley gets his sign. First pitch to Meduzia. Up high. And Roman calls timeout. Going to go out and talk to him, talk it over a little bit.
Honestly, just probably tell him to take a deep breath, lock in, and get out of this inning. Only 1 out. That's all we need.
That's all that was. There was no talking really as much as it is just a time to take a breather, get yourself together. Bagley toes the rubber and looks in. Called strike on the outside corner. Count goes to 1-1 now.
It was a great pitch.
Runners on first and second, 1-1 count now. Bagley
Big
comes in, swing, and a shot down the left field line. Throw coming home from Gino, and a little bit offline. That right there is why a sophomore's leading off for you. Pretty good pitch and a great swing.
Good pitch, great swing. Single, scores a run. And the Spartans are rolling right now.
Now, you said it earlier. You said it earlier. Now we're going back to that swinging bunt that we couldn't make the play on the infield. That's the run that just scored from second base.
Swinging bunt, they get someone on.
Yep.
He gets thrown out. We think that might end the inning. Hudson Williams makes a play.
Hudson scoops it, flips to Jacob York at second base, forced out at second. That's the 3rd out of the inning, but damage is done there.
Again, another run.
Another run on a batter that doesn't earn his way on base. And we said it in the first inning. We're probably going to say it every inning after. Runs are going to be at a premium today. Well, at least we thought they were. But both those runs come, well, 2 of the 3 runs come on batters that didn't earn their way on base, but instead got on a walk or an error.
Yep.
Going to be the difference today, I'm sure. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. And we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Warriors, number 4, Will Clegg.
We were just talking at the break about how we got 9 hitters on this Wheaton Academy team. And at some point, someone's going to get rolling. It might not be the first, second, third inning, but at some point in this game, someone's going to start something, and the Warriors have a good chance to make a nice little rally.
Over 400 on base percentage as a team. Over 300 batting average as a team. 3 outs don't define you as a team, and if you've been around this team all year like I have, you'll notice they hit throughout the entire game, all up and down the lineup. Pitch outside to Will Clegg, count is 2-0. All 9 hitters in the lineup on any given day can hit. On Saturday against Elgin High School, this team put up 22 runs, 18 runs in the first inning, and every spot in the order had multiple hits. So this team can hit, this team will come around. What they have to do in defense is limit the damage and keep this game close. Called strike on the inside corner, count goes to 2-1 now to Will Clegg.
No issue there. Clegg wants to see a strike, see where he's going to put it.
Curveball outside, 3-1 now. Warriors looking for base runners. Warriors looking for base runners.
Looking for base runners. Clegg is in the driver's seat now on this at bat, and yeah, runs here would be nice.
Clegg grounds it to first, right on the line. There's Dylan Stone at first base for the Spartans.
Got jammed there, wasn't able to catch up with it. Probably a pitch that you wouldn't love your player to swing at when it's 3-1, but it is what it is sometimes.
Yeah. Typically 3-1 there, you're looking for a middle pitch that you can drive into the gap. Clegg probably want that pitch back again. Brings in Jacob York, number 7. 6-foot junior. Swing and a foul tip into the glove.
Aggressive swing out the gates.
Took a hack there, didn't he?
He did. He's hyped up. He's ready to go. Someone's just got to get on base. Someone's got to get on base, and then we'll see what we can do.
Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. I don't know what you can see on the camera angle. I'll tell you, that pitch is off the plate, but the umpires called it all day for both teams.
Calling it all day.
For both teams. And that's all you can ask is for consistency.
Big zone. We'll see if it shrinks down a little bit. Fouls that one off the leg. We'll see if that zone shrinks down at all as the game goes along, but big zone early. We're not complaining when we're pitching, so we can't complain when we're in the box.
Yeah. York steps back in now after fouling the ball off his leg here. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. York pops one up. Second baseman goes out into short right field and catches the ball. That makes it 2 outs now. Brings in the pitcher, Alex Bagley.
Bagley's someone he's got some power. He's hit a few out this year. Struggled at points, but has been rolling as of late. So
yeah, you got that absolutely right. Had a really rough start to the season, but the fact that his average is up over 300 tells you how he's been hitting the last couple of weeks.
He has been hitting it. It's great. It's, I guess, Wheaton Academy's version of a Shohei Ohtani. He can hit. He can pitch. Can play a little outfield too.
Well, the thing is, we've got 2 of those guys. We've got Bagley and DaCosta. Both these guys can pitch. Both these guys can hit. Both these guys can play the field. It's pretty amazing. Swing and a miss by Bags, fouled back actually.
And Bagley probably going to be able to do all of those things at the next level at Wheaton College. And I mean, I can't emphasize it enough. I think he's going to have an awesome career there. I really do.
Yeah, Alex recently committing to play baseball at Wheaton College, just right down the road from us here. A lot of connections between Wheaton Academy and Wheaton College, and I agree with you, Derek. I think he's going to have a great career there. 1-1 pitches in the dirt now, 2-1.
Good take from Bagley. He's being patient, waiting for his pitch.
I mean, the thing with Limke is, if you look at all of these, he ran the count to 3-1 on Clegg, but then came in with that nasty fastball in the inner half. He's been right around the plate. He's throwing strikes. He's getting calls, which helps.
He's paying that inside corner. Bagley's been paying the outside. Limke's using the inside corner, and yeah, pitch count for both of these guys is probably a little higher than they would have liked early.
Swing and a miss. Strike three, another strikeout here. Bagley's thrown out at first. That's the 25th pitch for Lemke. He's only thrown 25 pitches through 2 innings. His pitch count's pretty low. So after 2, St. Francis Spartans lead the Wheaton Academy Warriors 3-0. We'll be back for the top of the third in just a moment. All right, and we're back for the top of the third inning. Derek, since you said it in the first inning, there's more people that have come to this game. It's crowded. Bagley finds a strike there on the outside corner again. 0-1 to Tenuta. I don't think you're going to see Bagley come into the middle of the zone on Tenuta again.
Probably not.
Just
Tenuta,
don't see that happening.
Tenuta, a pitcher
Curveball
himself,
high.
after that first pitch, stepped out the box, and all he could say was good pitch.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right. 1-1 now. Bagley looks in for a sign. Curveball in the dirt. 2-1 now.
Bagley's right there.
You can tell he's being careful with him, though. You can tell he's staying away.
For sure. I mean, so much confidence as a hitter after you hit one, and not a lot of confidence as a pitcher going up against the guy who just took it out of the park.
It's weird to say, isn't it? Guy with 144 strikeouts coming in on the season to say, oh, not a lot of confidence, but one pitch can do that to you. One pitch hit 350 feet away can do that to you. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch outside. Tenuta takes a walk. No surprise there. Leadoff walk for Tenuta now.
Not horrible, but another base runner. Not an earned run, so we'll see if every time they've had someone that has not been an earned base runner, he's ended up scoring so far.
That's right.
So.
That's exactly right. Brings in Luke Switek, yet another player that plays on that Force Elite team during the summer. Switek turns around, squares around a bunt, bunts it foul into the netting. Tell you a little bit about Tom Schomburg's mindset here. Number 3 hitter walks, and he's got his number 4 hitter up there squaring around to bunt. Tells you he's looking to get another run on the board.
As many runs as he can stack up early before the Warriors get one on the board is going to be super beneficial.
Bagley comes in here, ball outside, 1-1. Look, there's a lot of different theories and a lot of different ways to manage a baseball team. It seems like modern philosophy is let's put up as many runs as we can, home run, long ball, things like that. The Tony La Russa model, I'll take as many one-run innings as I can get.
Yep.
Called strike there on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Good pitch by Bagley there, staying away from Switek. Switek, a good left-handed hitter, got a lot of pop. Hits for average. Hits the long ball. Foul tip into the glove of Roman. Nice pitch there by Bagley, staying away from him.
Big time right there from Bagley. 1 out on the board. If they can get out of this inning with no runs, that'll be huge, and hopefully they can take that and start hitting some balls.
Well, the thing with that strikeout is you got to keep them from using their outs to move runners up and to move runners over and things like that. So to get the strikeout there, not get the bunt down, get the strikeout. He doesn't move the runner up. We got one out now rather than no outs. Now you can go to work again. You get a ground ball here and you're out of the inning. Ground ball to short. Runner was going. Hudson's up with it. Slips a little, throws to first. A little bit of an errant throw. Clegg stays on the base there. Nice play by Hudson. Nice play by Will Clegg. Really nice play at first base.
Able to keep his foot on the base, get the runner out. Good decision by Hudson not to try to go to 2. The runner was already taken off.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster if he'd have tried to turn 2 there. And so now you got 2 outs. Runner at second base. Bagley can pound the zone here, get out of this inning, and then we can go hit. That's probably the best curveball we've seen from Bagley all day right there.
Definitely.
You see what I mean when I say sometimes those nerves keep you from not just throwing where you want to throw, but also control of your pitches, meaning how much break you get, things like that, the snap on your breaking ball.
Comes
Another
right back
curveball.
at him.
Fly ball out to right. There's Brandon Keebles. Backs up. Has to hop a little bit, but makes the catch. And that is 3 down for the Spartans. After 2.5 innings, Spartans leading 3-0 over the Warriors. Warriors coming up here hoping to get some runs on the board. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Last few warm-up tosses. Throwing down here, and we will be back to action here in the bottom of the 3rd. Warriors still looking for a hit here.
Yeah, Warriors looking to get on base. Hitting the first from DaCosta, but that's been it. That's been our only base runner. And yeah, just been a struggle so far in the box.
That is for sure. Leading off for the Warriors, Logan Swaney, Jr. wearing number 13. Logan's had several hits in the last few games. Bat is hot. Let's hope he can keep that going. Ball in the dirt is ball 1.
Bat is hot. Struggled early. I saw a game where he hit 3 lineouts to the third baseman. Just boom, boom, boom. And he's finally been able to place the ball to the right, hit a couple bombs, and his confidence is on a high right now.
Ball outside, low, 2-0. I mean, the other thing with Logan's a little guy compared to some of the guys he plays against, but he's got some pop in his bat. He's got some home runs this season. He's hit for decent average, but he has got some pop. Blowing outside again, 3-0 to Swaney. Gotta think he's gonna be on the take here for at least 1 pitch, if not 2.
Yeah, I don't think we're looking to pull a Fernando Tatis right here and swing at it, but
Ball 4 inside. Swaney walks on 4 pitches. That is a big at bat to lead off the inning for the Warriors. Warriors need base runners.
that's it. We said it. No matter how we get there, we just need people on base. And Keebles is up now. Brandon Keebles, sophomore. He's done a great job in the outfield for the Warriors this year, but also been pretty lethal from behind the plate.
Keebles 2 hits on Thursday against Chicago Christian, 2 hits again on Saturday against Elgin High School. Got the bat going again after a tough couple of weeks. Throw over to first, Sweeney's back easily.
Keebles sports that bright blue glove out in the outfield. You know it's Keebles from a mile away.
That is right. Settles in now, and here's the pitch from Lemke. Ball outside 5 straight balls. All of them, I think. No, there was one inside to Sweeney. 4 of the 5 low and outside. Which is interesting. Lemke has been dynamite up until this point. All over the plate, lots of strikes. Warriors patient now, taking some pitches. Going to make him throw some strikes now. Another ball in the door, a curveball, 2-0 now.
What's going on?
Not exactly what you would want from Lemke right now, but 2 balls away from another runner on base, so the Warriors will take it.
Here's a pitch. Called low now, 3-0. Here's the other thing about this, from a coaching standpoint. Sweeney, your number 8 hitter. Keebles, your number 9 hitter. Sweeney walks on 4 pitches, and now he's going 3-0 to the number 9 hitter. You can't be happy with that as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, we know who's up next. Hudson Williams, great on base percentage, great job of just getting on. I mean, he does a fantastic. That's why he's the leadoff hitter.
Called strike on the outside corner there, 3-1 now to Keebles.
Again, probably, unless it's perfect, not looking to really swing here. Make him throw you a strike.
Called strike again to Keebles now, 3-2. That's a good take there. That was a pitch he could hit, but that was a good take by Keebles. Runs the count full now. Still got to throw him another strike here. Still got to throw another strike.
Walk called. That's going to send our runner. Just like that, no outs, one hitter is up.
Little confusion here. Umpire called a balk on the pitch for no stop, but that means it's no pitch. So it's not a ball to the batter. It means it's no pitch to the hitter. And so the count is still 3-2 to Keebles. He stays there, no pitch on that.
Runner moves scoring position, though.
Runner moves up
big.
now, exactly. Which now means Keebles takes a walk, then it's no different than what you just had.
Yep.
Or Keebles puts the ball in play here and hopefully can move Sweeney up to third.
Either way, someone's going to be in scoring position for Hudson Williams coming up.
Well, in theory, that's true, Derek. But this is baseball, and anything can happen.
We've already seen some stuff happen today, so.
And just when you think you've seen it all in baseball, weird stuff happens. So Lemke steps off again, struggling with signs here with his catcher. Lemke, a senior, catcher Joey Gaynor behind the plate, a sophomore.
Some young talent here for Francis.
Really exciting for them as a team and as a program. When you have 2 sophomores starting for your program, that's a really great thing for a program. A lot to look forward to. Pitch to Keebles is fouled straight back towards us here. Really good pitch there by Lemke. Really good swing by Keebles to stay alive.
Across almost all their sports right now, a lot of good young talent over at Francis. Their basketball team started a sophomore, a freshman, a couple juniors, and they're going to be a heck of a team next year.
I think probably if you're over at St. Francis, you're probably saying the same thing about the Wheaton Academy Warriors baseball team too, which is a cool thing. And there's a ground ball by Keebles over the pitcher's head. That's going to get Sweeney up to third. Keebles out by a step at first base. Really good at bat there by Brandon Keebles, getting the runner over. Not only that, but taking a lot of pitches too. As we said at the end of the last an inning ago, Lemke finished 2 innings at 25 pitches. He's up to 38 now, 37, 38 pitches on the game now. So he's throwing 12 pitches here. He's gotten 1 out.
That's huge.
2 really good at bats there by Sweeney and by Keebles, getting the job done. Now you got your leadoff hitter up, who's a contact hitter, looking to score a run here, if not more. First pitch to Williams up high now.
High heat. Hudson did a great job of staying off of that one. It's a pitch that guys like to swing at early in the count.
Lemke looks in now, gets a sign from Gaynor. And here's the pitch. Again, it hits Hudson, hits the catcher, and hits the umpire.
It's a triple threat right there.
I thought that ball hit Hudson. I apparently hit his bat. little confusion here on the field. I'm not sure what the umpire is calling here. He's calling 1-on-1. I think he's calling a foul ball off the knob of the bat on Williams there.
I think it might have
foul
hit his
ball.
elbow first.
Swinging the miss by Williams now. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I don't think anybody knew what the call was on that one. Not
No.
anybody running Game Changer, not anybody running the scoreboard. I don't think anybody on the field knew what he was calling there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now out of Williams. And the pitch way outside. Hudson swings and waves at that one. 2 down now.
Hudson chased that one. Obviously, that throws you off a little bit when there's some confusion.
Yeah, no question about that. I think Hudson wasn't really sure what the umpire was calling. I don't think anybody knew what the umpire was calling, and because of that, kind of affected the rest of the at-bat. Baseball player, though, you got to flush those things, get them out, and get back up there and get a hit, or at least put the ball in play. Didn't happen there. Rojek comes in now, ball high and inside, up near his head. Ball 1.
Rojek was ready to take that one. He was ready to eat it and get on base.
You know, the thing with the Wheaton Academy Warriors, we have 6 guys batting over 370 for the team coming into this game. That's going to change a little bit, maybe. Well, we've got a lot of baseball left here. Grant Rojek, on any other team, batting 430 coming into the game, everybody's talking about the superstar that he is, and we should be talking about that. On the other hand, we're on a team with Eric DaCosta batting 554 coming to the game. It's insane. Pitch to Rojek. Line to first, short hopped, knocked down by Stone, steps on first, flips it to the mound, and just like that, the Warriors are retired.
Stone he did not want to make that play over there, but it hit him right in the mitt. He was able to knock it down. But yeah, like just to talk about Rojek a little bit more, he has quietly been a superstar for this team. He's done a great job in center field.
Yep.
He's commanded the outfield,
Yep.
and obviously in the box, his numbers are video game numbers, as you've said about some other guys.
Hard to believe a guy batting 430 is overshadowed by a guy batting 554. We'll be right back, folks. We are through 3 innings here. St. Francis 3, Wheaton Academy Warriors 0. Top of the 4th now. Bagley back to work on the mound.
This is going to be a big inning here for the Warriors. It's the 4th, halfway through this game. If we can get out of here, score still 3-0. Give some of our guys in the lineup. Eric's up to bat.
Lemke, the pitcher leading off, swings at a high pitch, fouls it into the mitt of Andy Roman. No balls, 1 strike now. Pitch by Bagley in the outside corner, gets the call again, 0-2 quickly. Yeah, I agree with you. This inning, Bagley needs to settle in. We need to get through this quickly, get back to the plate, get some runners on the bases and create some excitement here. One thing you can tell a little bit, it seems like the Warriors are a little bit back on their heels. Home run by Tenuta in the 1st inning. Eric coming around and scoring the 2nd inning. Warriors just need a little bit of life, a little bit of energy here and get back in the game.
I can tell you one thing is that Francis has definitely won the fan section battle so far here today. Warriors fans, hopefully can pick it up here a little bit because any
Well,
bit
this
of
is what
energy
this
can
is what
help.
makes this rivalry great, though, right? I mean, St. Francis right down the road from us here. They've got as many or more fans here than the Warriors have. They're definitely louder right now, although they're winning
Yeah.
3-0, so you can kind of understand why. Pitch is high and outside. Count is 2-2 now.
Warriors just need a big play. Big play can get some fans going in baseball.
Yeah, curveball high now. Count goes full to Lemke. Yeah, I mean, even something on defense, right? You need
Yeah.
a diving play,
For sure.
something big like that.
Couple strikeouts in a row, something.
Like that one right
Just
there,
like
swing and a
that.
miss. Nice pitch by Bagley there on the outside half. Lemke swings through it, and quickly there's one down.
And as they're throwing around, question for you.
All right.
How do you feel about some of these gloves that we've got going on the team? Because I love them. I like Keevel's glove. I love Hudson's cupcake glove. Jazz Chisholm's he rocks that for the Marlins.
Pitch by Bagley, swing and a miss. by
I like it.
Geener.
I think guys can. I don't know. That's just how most sports are now. Shoes, cleats, everything. You can kind of express yourself a little bit more with that.
Yeah, and foul ball off of Roman's arm. That one stung. That one got him good. We're going to go for a walk here. Going to give us a chance to talk about this. Look, it's just this generation's version of flair, right? But look, every sport has this.
For sure.
And every sport has always had this.
Hey, my basketball shoes were something special this year. So
If you haven't seen the movie about Air Jordans, that all thing started because he wanted to have something different and something
Yeah.
for himself, right?
Yeah.
So, every guy's going to have their own thing. Everything's going to look differently. That's okay. I mean, it's part of the flair of sports. Is why we love sports, isn't it? So, would I have a blue glove or a cupcake glove? No. I don't know if that's what you're asking me. But if you're asking me, if they have it, yeah, of course. I think it's cool. It's great.
for sure, I definitely would have one of those gloves. I would be one of those guys.
0-2 now. Pitch from Bagley comes in. Outside corner. Roman pulls it in, but it's a little too far outside. Good call there by the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Look, baseball, you got arm sleeves. Everybody's got all that stuff, right? We got cleats. You got all the different things like that. Everybody's got their own flair. That's all right. Good pitch by Bagley in on the hands here. Geener fouls the ball right off his leg. We've had a few of those already this game.
Yeah, and it's not warm out, so that does not help that situation at all.
Probably the only thing worse than being hit by a pitch directly is swinging and hitting the ball with your bat and hitting it off your body.
That inside ankle bone, if you hit that good, that is not
That's right.
fun.
That's right. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Pitch from Bagley comes in now. Curveball, fly ball into center field. There's your Mr. Steady you were talking about just a minute ago. Grant Rojek settles under it. Good catch by number 3 there. And there are 2 away now.
Makes that play like a true outfielder. Knew exactly where that was going to fall. Jogged on over, threw it back in, and there's 2 out for the Warriors.
Most games I'm sitting in the stands with the other parents, especially Grant's parents, and I always say Grant is like butter out there in center
Yeah.
field. Everything looks easy to him. Ground ball up the middle by Mueller. Hudson's got it, up with it, sticks in his glove, throws across, and a wild throw. Mueller is safe at first. Probably going to be an error there on Williams on that play.
Great play, able to field it. The transfer, I think, is where he got slipped up there a little bit.
Yeah, couldn't get the ball out of his glove, it looked like. And then when he did get the ball out of his glove, then he couldn't make a throw on time and on target. And so one gets away from us there. But see, here's what we're talking about. We needed that nice quiet inning, that quick inning, get back up to the plate. And now we've got another base runner on the bases that did not earn their way on. We'll see if Bagley can work around that. We're back to the top of the lineup now. Zach Meduzia, if you remember last time, got him up to the plate on an error, hit that ball down the left field line and scored the 3rd run of the game for St. Francis.
Yeah, for only being a sophomore, a lot of confidence. He is he knows his job. He knows what he's there to do, and he's done it so far. Been on base both times that he's been up.
Look, the thing is with high school baseball, high school sports in general, right? You have guys of varying ages foul back to by Meduzia, 1 ball, 2 strikes now. You have guys of varying ages. You have a guy like Zach Meduzia. He is a young guy, right? He's probably 16 years old, and he's facing Alex Bagley, who's 18, physically just bigger than he is, right? It's a cool thing about high school sports. You get guys like that can face one another. Pitch by Bagley now, swing and a miss by Meduzia in the dirt, fielded by
What a
Roman,
block.
throws to first, scooped up by Clegg, and there's the 3rd out of the inning. All right, so pretty quiet inning there for Bagley, which is what we needed. Obviously the error by Williams allowing the guy on, a few extra pitches there, but really well done by Bagley. Gets us back in the dugout now. After 3.5, Warriors down 3-0 to the Spartans. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we are back here for the bottom of the fourth. Peter Lemke back on the mound for the Spartans, ready to go back to work. Warriors still looking for. Well, we do have a hit on the day.
One hit from DeCosta early, and he's
That's
the guy
right.
that's up.
That's right.
So
That's right. See, I was saying the Lemke hadn't given up a hit. DeCosta had a hit in the first inning. And if you remember, that was the play that he had the foul ball to first base, was dropped, and then the
Yep.
very next pitch he grounded to left field. So Warriors have one hit on the day. DeCosta leads us off here, comes in batting .554 on the year, just unheard of numbers. And here's the pitch from Lemke. Big
That was the
hack,
one.
a big hack by DeCosta. First pitch curveball from Lemke.
that's one that, he would have got a hang of it. He could have taken that.
That is true. Although I will say, if you watch Eric play enough, pretty much every time he swings, you think, oh, if he had squared that one up, it was gone. Which
true.
It's true. If he hits it, it goes. Pitch on the outside. Whoa, that pitch is outside. Gets the call again.
Said big zone early. Seems like it's going to stay that way throughout the game.
I'll give it to the umpire. He's been consistent the whole game. That's
Yeah.
all you can ask. I think the pitchers are enjoying that outside pitch that he's been calling a
Definitely.
strike the whole time. Bagley's gotten a few of those. Count goes to 1-2 now on DeCosta. If I'm Bagley, if I'm Lemke, I'm just living out there. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball low. DeCosta fouls it off and just misses a car there on Hawthorne Lane.
It's a nice Ford Bronco too. That would have been bad. Surprise.
Crowd continues to grow.
Oh yeah, crowd keeps growing. People keep coming. Guys are getting out of practice and heading over from lacrosse. See if that
Hard hit ball to
Good
third
play.
base. Tenuta makes a great play.
Good play.
Down on the knee, slides, fields the ball up and throws across the diamond to get DeCosta by 2 or 3 steps. Quite a play there.
He's definitely shown us why he's going to be a college baseball player. He can, great in the field, hit a bomb, and I've heard he can pitch a little bit too.
We're going to find out on Friday. His stats certainly show that he can pitch. Andy Roman steps in now. Warriors looking for a spark here. Andy can be the guy to do it. Nice curveball by Lemke to start the at-bat there.
He's dealing this inning. Struggled last inning, threw a lot of balls, but barely any so far here.
That's how he was for the first 2 innings as well.
Yeah.
Right around the plate, in the zone, working in, working out. Last inning struggled a little bit, but
Swinging out of his shoes on that.
swing and a miss there. That was a changeup. Andy's timing off just a little bit, you could tell.
Good pitch.
Very good pitch by Lemke, working that changeup in. Curveball away, changeup in. 0-2 now. He can go pretty much anywhere he wants.
And I talked about Bagley's pitch tempo, but Lemke's the same thing. He's all business up there.
Curveball low and outside. Good take by Andy Roman there. Count goes to 1-2 now.
Efficiency as a pitcher, especially in a game where it's cold, the less time that you can be out there and the more time you can be in the dugout with a hand warmer in your hands is going to be better.
No question. Low and outside again now, 2-2 on the fastball there. Not just that. Not just time in the field and time in the dugout, that's true, but certainly number of pitches comes into play. These guys are stretched out. These teams are 20, 25 games into the season. Lemke's got all the pitches he needs in his arsenal here. Swing, and there's a drive by Roman. That ball's not going to get out, though. Mueller makes his way over near the line and makes the catch. Good catch by Andrew Mueller there on the line. 2 away now. Good swing by Roman. He didn't get all of it. I think he got off the end of the bat a little bit.
Yeah. End of the bat. Wind definitely didn't help that at all.
No, wind definitely blew that one down some. But you could tell by the way Mueller reacted to that one. That ball wasn't going out even right off the bat.
No, great play by Andrew Mueller.
Brings in Will Clegg now. And the pitch by Limke. Low and outside.
Speaking of Andrew Muellers, we got an Andrew Mueller of our own here at Wheaton Academy.
Yeah, that's right. And when you and Jacob were on the mic for the basketball games over the winter, and I heard Andrew Mueller's name, I got very confused there for a short amount of time.
Yeah, one of my teammates on the basketball team. He started with me.
Knee buckling curveball there from
Yeah.
Limke on Clegg.
Out of his shoes on that one for Clegg. Andrew Mueller is actually in attendance here, so Mueller is watching Mueller.
Wow. Not just Mueller and Mueller, but Andrew Mueller watching Andrew Mueller. Swing, and there's a nice swing by
down.
Clegg. Ball is down. Really, really good. See, this is the thing here. This shows you a lot of character from Will Clegg, a lot of fortitude there. Knee buckling curveball in the pitch before. Maybe you could even say, I mean, everybody's yelling, you know, it made him look silly. Very next pitch, stands in and smacks the ball to right field. Really good at bat by Will Clegg there. Clegg at first now, brings in Jacob York with 2 outs.
The wind is picking up here.
The wind is picking up. It's hard to tell which way it's blowing, really. It's definitely blowing in from left to some degree. Here's the pitch.
Eat it.
They're putting New York on first, got his jersey. Going to take the hit by pitch.
Hey,
That happens more often than you think. You don't see Jacob react to that. Like, well, did it hit him, right? That's what they're all yelling. Did it hit him? Because he doesn't know that it hit him. But as a player, you're turning, your jersey comes up, the wind's blowing, and the ball ticks your jersey. So it doesn't really hit your body, but it hits your jersey. It's the same thing.
hey, I'll take that hit by pitch all day. It's better than taking one between the shoulder blades.
Warriors have 2 runners on now. Bagley at the plate with 2 outs here. Warriors looking to get something going here. Ball taken high and outside to Alex Bagley. 1 ball now.
Let's see if Bagley can do some work.
This is what the Warriors needed. The Warriors needed runners on base and a chance to get something going. Bagley finds the outfield grass here. You get a run home, and it's a different game. Swing, ground ball to third. Tenuta's back with it. Very close play at first. Very close play at third. Good play by Tenuta to field that ball and to beat Clegg to third base.
It's a big out. That's a huge out there for St. Francis.
When Limke has needed to make the pitches, he's made the pitches.
For sure.
And gotten out of the inning, and that's what he did there.
Threw a ground ball there to end the inning. And that's going to take us to the top of the 5th. The Warriors still scoreless here.
Into 4. Spartans 3, Warriors 0. And we are back here for the top of the 5th. Bagley back on the mound, back ready to go to work. First pitch called strike on the outside corner there. A really nice pitch to start off the inning by Bagley.
Bagley has had some good starts to some innings. He's been doing it all year.
Foul ball, and that one got Andy Roman again.
He's taking a beating back there so far.
Andy has taken 2 foul tips, one off the arm, one off the leg. Took a ball off the thigh in between innings a couple innings ago, not on camera, but
The ball not necessarily finding his mitt, but it is finding him.
you know the thing of it is, if you catch long enough, you're gonna take foul tips. You just don't figure you're gonna take this many in one game. Probably. Andy looks like he's all right. Hanging in there. He's probably not all right, but he's going to be all right, at least for the sake of this game. Back in, ball's back in play. Bagley's back to work here. Here comes the pitch. Nice pitch by Bagley. Doesn't get the call. Ball's a little bit high. That pitch was up.
A little bit high. It's been called a strike earlier this game. See if the zone's starting to tighten up a little bit. Looking to paint the
1-2
outside.
pitch now. Curveball low and outside now. You know, we've been saying it for a couple innings. The Warriors just do not look like they have the life right now. Down 3-0. Nice pitch by Bagley. That's what they need. That's what you said there.
Big time.
We need some strikeouts. We need a big play. We need a big hit. We need something.
He had no chance of catching up with that pitch.
That's the pitch that's been called a strike all day. It's not on the plate. It's a little bit outside, but he's been consistent. He's called that pitch all day.
You have to swing.
You have to swing. He swings and doesn't hit. Brings in Tenuta now. Tenuta with the big home run in the first inning. Same pitch on the outside there.
There we go. Bagley,
called the strike.
confident, ready to go. A lot of pop right now. And I don't think he's even thinking about that home run anymore. He's just locked in, ready to pitch.
And there's a curveball down the middle. Tenuta hits another one, but Gino Spinelli is there in left field. Ball makes it just barely to the warning track.
Good ball. Got a barrel on it.
What'd you think when he hit that one?
I got scared for a second. I'm not going to lie.
It was a similar swing
Yep.
to earlier. Difference there, that was a curveball. Pitch in the first inning was a fastball, middle in. Tenuta did not miss it. That one did not catch all of it. Switek hits the ball back, hits Bagley in the back of the leg. Switek makes it to first. Everybody's going to come running out of the field now, and Bagley's going to tell everybody, please go away. I don't want to talk to you.
Bagley's tough. He's good. He'll shake his leg out. He'll be right back on the mound. No worries.
Okay, you play basketball. You've been around sports your whole life.
Yep.
Is there any 18-year-old you know going to get hit and say, no, I need help?
No.
Everybody's tough. Everybody's gonna say, I'm fine, go back to the dugout, right? But that one had to sting. He's going to have a bruise.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would relate that to spraining your ankle in basketball and just tying your shoe tight and staying out there.
Yeah, exactly. But you probably
just do it.
shouldn't.
No, probably shouldn't.
And I'm not saying Bagley should come out here, but all I'm saying is that one hurt a lot worse than he's letting on, I guarantee.
For sure.
Good swing by Switek there. Bagley's back to work now. Ball's back in play. 2 outs. Runner at first. First pitch is upstairs. Bagley looks in and gets his sign. Next pitch, Sparacio hits a fly ball, shallow left. Gino coming in. Gino broke back first and then broke in, makes a sliding play, makes a nice catch that one. That was a tough ball with the wind blowing in. That ball is dying the whole way.
It's dying, it's moving.
Breaking back and then coming in, sliding and making the catch. Really nice play.
It's a big
That's
inning.
the kind of play
Exactly.
the Warriors needed to get going. Everybody
Exactly.
high-fiving now. Everybody excited. We got some fist pumps coming into the dugout. Got Swaney coming up. Let's get some hits, Warriors. Get back in this game. After 4.5, Spartans lead 3-0. We are back here for the bottom of the fifth. Logan Swaney leading it off for the Warriors. Derek, let's talk about some stats here.
Let's do it.
2 hits for the Warriors, 1 walk.
Yeah.
2 hits, 1 walk, but also 2 errors.
Yep.
For the Spartans, 4 hits, 3 walks.
Yep.
So 7 base runners plus 2 errors, right? Warriors, 3 base runners all day. That's the difference in this game right now.
For sure. You couldn't have said it better. That's been the difference.
Swing, first pitch ground ball by Swaney to short. Zach Meduzia, starting sophomore shortstop. Easy play, throw across the diamond, retires Swaney. 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Warriors now.
Great AB last time. Keebles was up. Treated that last at-bat like he was a leadoff hitter. I mean, he fought stuff off. He did a great job, and he was able to move a runner. We weren't able to get that runner in, but now it's his job to just get on base.
Pitch inside. Keebles ducks out of the way. Limke's still now only at 62 pitches.
Yeah. No, he's dealing. He's having a heck of a game. 1 inning. Third was a little bit of a lull for him, throwing a lot of balls, but since then, he's been on the money.
And let's say this, too. DeCosta's single to left, ground ball, a 20 hopper through the infield, just in the right spot. Clegg's ball not squared up entirely well also. I mean, it was a great swing and a great at-bat by Clegg there, but not hit terribly hard. We have not hit the ball hard off of Limke once yet.
Barely any contact. He's got great tail on his ball.
All outside, 2-1 now. He's got great tail on his ball. The ball's moving all over the place.
Yeah.
He's mixing up his pitches. He's inside, he's outside. He's done a great job keeping the Warrior hitters off balance. Look, we've said it so many times here. The Warriors' issue this year has not been hitting, and Limke has them off balance the whole time.
And if this isn't even their ace, then maybe we're in for something on Friday too. But the Warriors just looking to settle in again, but not a lot of time to settle in at this point.
Look, there's no secret about this. This Spartans team is a good team. They've had a tough schedule and played well. Pitch to Keebles outside. Keebles slaps it to right. Foul out of play. Pretty good swing there. This is a good Spartans team. This is a 3A school competing against 3A and 4A schools and has a dynamite record. And they come in here ready to play against their big conference rival, the Wheaton Academy Warriors, who are 23-1. Everybody came ready to play. Spartans have just outplayed the Warriors to this point. Pitch low in the dirt.
Good take.
Good take by Keebles. Waved at it, but no swing there. Count goes full now. After the first pitch ground out by Swaney, what the Warriors needed was a long at bat here. Make Limke throw some pitches, and Keebles has done that.
He's done just that.
Another good at bat by Keebles. Yeah, that's right. Did it the last time as well.
He's done exactly what we would want from him so far.
3-2 from Limke.
And he's on base.
Looked like a pretty good pitch, but called low by the umpire. Another great at bat by Keebles. Takes a 6-pitch walk there.
Hudson Barry Williams is up.
Turns the lineup over now with 1 out, bringing up Hudson Williams. Look, I'm not really into the predictions. When Matt Hockett and my son Jacob are in the box, there's always predictions. Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? I'm not really into that. But I will say this. If you've watched this Warrior team enough over the year, great bunt down the line.
Lets it go.
Bunt down the line. Umpire calls it foul. Coach Swider wants to say that the third baseman touched it. Sure looked close. But he let the ball go and the ball rolls foul. That was a great bunt by Williams there.
He was beating that out either way. Hudson.
That ball stays fair. He's beating that out. Tenuta fields that ball. Hudson beats it out. That's a hit if anybody touches it. So my prediction here, this is not a prediction because I'm not into predictions, but if I was into predictions, I would say if you're going to face this Warrior lineup 3 times, they're going to figure you out. That's not a guarantee, but that's over the course of this year, that's what has shown to take place. And so
Keebles got some wheels on the bases.
Keebles can run a little. Guy at the plate can run a little.
The guy on deck can run a little too. So
that's exactly right. Warriors get something going here in this inning and get back in the game. Wind blowing in directly from left field now. Nothing like a cold May 2nd in Chicago, right?
Nothing like it. Chicago is it's a different breed when it comes to weather.
Fans starting to get
day.
into the game a little bit here too,
Yeah.
Derek. This is what the Warriors needed. The Warriors needed a little bit of energy and a little bit of life, not just from the bench, but also from the stands. And just a couple of pickoff plays to first base, and now you got everybody fired up. Pitch to Williams, swinging a ground ball to third. Tenuta's going to go across the diamond to first. Hudson moves up the runner. Keebles moves up 90 feet. Hudson is retired first. 2 outs now, bringing up Grant Rojek.
Moved the runner, but just again, not great contact from the Warriors, but someone who can make really good contact. We got
We
Mr.
just
Rojek
have not
up.
barreled the ball up against
No.
Lemke. He has done a great job. He's been all over the plate except for the one inning, the third inning. Other than that, he's been all over the plate and has stayed away from hard contact.
Big time player looking to make a big time play here with Rojek.
Lemke looks in now. First pitch to Rojek. Right down the middle, called a strike.
Pitch. It's a good pitch.
Rojek find his way on here. DaCosta on deck. Warriors looking to score. Rojek got to find his way on. Ball
Has to.
hit,
This is
hit
a
by
must.
pitch, anything. Ball bounces. Nice block behind the plate by Joey Gaynor. Really nice play there. Keeps the ball in front of him. Keeble's not able to move up.
Obviously, there hasn't been a lot of action in the field for the Spartans, but their leadoff hitter, Duzia, he's playing short for him.
Yeah, made a good play there. This inning, last inning,
Mm-hmm.
ground ball. Again, you got to be impressed by a sophomore who can start at shortstop and bat leadoff for a 318.
Hudson Williams-esque for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Lemke turns and gives Keeble a look. Everybody's going to reset here. 1-on-1 count now on Grant Rojek, Warriors #2 hitter. Lemke looks in, gets a sign, and deals. Ball in the dirt. Good take by Grant there. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike on Grant Rojek.
Rojek's someone who doesn't really look to chase.
Rojek is a good disciplined hitter. Hits
Yeah.
balls in the zone, doesn't
Yeah.
chase a lot, doesn't strike out a lot. If you remember, he struck out in the first inning on a pitch that he thought was high. I think we thought was borderline up. Really good at bat here by Grant now, running the count to 3-1. Grant is looking for a way on any way he can to get our big hitter, number 27, at the plate.
Anything.
Pitch right down Broadway. Grant fouls it away. Count's going to go full now.
Backyard ball there. Anything to get Eric up. He hits when it matters, and if we can put him in a position to get a big hit, he's going to do just that.
Look, I mean, DaCosta, Rojek too, but DaCosta has the power to make this a 3-3 game if Grant can get on. But even outside of that, Eric just finding some grass and driving in some runs. Swing and a miss, ball gets away from the catcher. Grant's running to first, and he's going to be safe. And we're going to have runners at first and third now with Eric DaCosta, our big hitter, coming up.
By any means, and
I don't think if Grant's drawing that up, he's going to swing at a ball in the dirt that bounces away from the catcher. But I'll give it to you, by any means, he's on first base. We get Eric up with 2 runners on. That's what we wanted, and that's what we got.
I'd say that was definitely the thought process. He knew that one was going to go behind him, and he could beat it out. And no, but yeah, I mean,
Good at
first
bat there
and
by
third,
Grant either way.
great
6 pitch at bat, great at
at
bat. Finds his way to first, and now that brings in our big hitter batting .554, Eric DaCosta.
Let's make this interesting. Let's see what can happen here.
Lemke gets a sign and comes. Swing, and a big foul ball by Eric. And I said that to you earlier, Derek. Every time Eric swings,
It's big.
it's big. Eric's a big boy. He's got a big frame, but the thing is, he's so tall, it sort of hides how big that frame is. But
Yeah.
Eric's got a big frame. He uses his lower half to swing.
DaCosta is a heck of a prospect for only being a junior. He's gonna get a lot of college looks here this spring.
Yeah, with Eric's stats, his stature, his size, his ability to pitch and to play the infield, I think probably wild pitch. Ball gets away. Catcher makes a great play by Joey Gaynor. Lemke comes home and makes the tag on Brandon Keebles, and third out is made with Eric standing at the plate.
That's a killer right there. That is a killer.
those are the kind of plays that define a game, can define a conference championship or not. With your number 3 hitter batting .554 at the plate, you make an out on the base paths. That's a tough one. Inning ends, no runs, no hits. Warriors are still down 3-0 to the Spartans here. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Bagley back to work. We'll be back in a moment. We're back now for the top of the 6th inning. Bagley back on the mound, back to work. Bagley 77 pitches through 5 innings. Looking for some efficiency here in the 6th. First pitch. Umpire calls it a strike. Not sure if that was on the pitch or the swing, but either way, Bagley will take it on the curveball outside. Nice pitch there, right on the outside corner. Quickly 0-2. You know, Bagley is not pitched bad.
No, not at all.
He's not pitched bad at all. Obviously, the walk and the home run in the first inning, he'd want that back. I mean, the pitch right down the middle to Tenuta, it's a foul ball away here, still 0-2. Pitch right down the middle to Tenuta, hits it out. I'm sure Bagley wants that one back.
Good baseball players make plays sometimes. That's just what happens. You could throw amazing pitches and just give him one, and if he gets the barrel on it, then he takes it, and you just got to shake it off. I mean, that happens at every single level.
Yeah, that's right. Nice curveball by Bagley. There's a swing. There's a barrel now. Swing up the middle.
It's a good hit.
Really nice at bat by Castaldo.
Right by Bagley's mitt.
Although I think we would say there for that 0-2 curveball, an awful lot of the plate on that pitch for an 0-2 pitch. Bagley from the stretch now. Or on first. Castaldo at first. Brings in the pitcher, Lemke. Lemke squares around a bunt, pitch right down the middle. Bunts at it and it misses.
I don't know how he missed that one.
Looked like he bunted right through it, didn't it?
Yeah. Another runner on though, and Francis could.
We haven't talked about this a lot because we haven't had to, but there's a swing by Lemke and a ball down the middle or down the left field line. Pretty good swing. He didn't get all of that.
No.
0-2 again here by Bagley.
He's throwing strikes. I mean,
we haven't talked about this a lot because there hasn't been a lot of runners on base, but pitches thrown out of the stretch, obviously much more stress on you than throwing out of the windup.
Yeah.
Pitch high by Bagley. Good play by Roman there. Count goes to 1-2 now on Lemke. The one thing we haven't seen by either side is anybody warming up at the bullpens.
No. I don't think there's any intention on either side for these
Another
guys
foul
to
ball
not
by
finish
Lemke.
the game out. I think that was probably the plan coming in, and it seems like based off how these guys have thrown, pitch counts are pretty low, that they're probably going to run with that.
Bagley up to 85 pitches now.
Bagley's getting up there a little bit.
Bagley's getting up there a little bit. Lemke has thrown 77 pitches through 5 innings. Both these guys will be close to their limit here by the end of this inning, maybe. For Illinois High School State Association baseball, pitch limits for pitchers is a soft limit of 105 pitches. Pitch upstairs, Lemke swings through it. Strikeout for out number 1. Soft limit being 105 pitches, meaning you can start a hitter if you have less than 105, finish that batter, and then pitcher is to come out of the game. Both these pitchers will be getting close to that. You might see both of them go back out for the 7th inning. We'll see. Never know how the bottom of the sixth is going to go. You never know how the rest of the top of the sixth is going to go for Bagley here.
Yeah. See who the Warriors bring out if we get to that point. Maybe Hudson Williams.
Foul back by Joey Gaynor. Count goes to 1-on-1. So I mentioned this earlier. Coach John Roman has his FCA Impact 13U team here watching. They're in the cage and doing a few things. But on both of these teams, we have a lot of Impact alumni on these teams. Guy at the plate is an Impact alumni, Joey Gaynor.
It's cool. It's got to be cool for the guys that are used to be teammates. They get to play against each other here at high school. Awesome field, rival schools. It's got to be fun.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Count goes to 3-1 now. These guys grew up together. They grew up in similar or close proximity to one another, similar programs. Get to play for the same travel ball programs. Ended up at different high schools and play against each other. Good pitch by Bagley there. Pop up on the right-hand side. Clegg moves over, and the ball lands just on the backside of the Spartans dugout. Foul ball there. Count goes to 3-2 now on Gaynor.
Gaynor mad at that one. Thought he could have had a hang of it. Put that in play.
That pitch was right down the middle, about thigh high. Really missed his pitch there. Bagley going to come right back at him now. Definitely doesn't want to put Gaynor on. Here's the pitch by Bagley. Nice pitch. Called strike 3 by the umpire.
Big time
2
pitch
outs
there.
now. Castaldo stays at first. Big time pitch by Bagley.
2 outs.
2 outs brings up number 12, Andrew Mueller.
2 outs, 2 strikeouts here for Bagley this inning.
So should I start saying now this is the Andrew Mueller from St. Francis? Do I need to make that clear? Or is
No,
it
I
clear
think
enough?
it's good.
Okay.
I think it's clear.
Okay. Pitch by Bagley. Nice pitch right down the middle. Called strike by the umpire.
He's definitely locked in.
91 pitches now on the day. 92 pitches now for Alex Bagley. I gotta believe this is going to be Bagley's last inning of work. I gotta believe it's going to be his last inning. Kicks and fires. That ball is right down the right field line. Keebles coming over, and the ball lands foul. It's a long run for everybody. Keebles, York, Clegg, everybody converging on that ball. Lands right in the middle of all 3 of them. About 10 feet foul. 0-2 now on Mueller.
.93 pitches, 61 strikes here for Bagley.
He's had a good outing. There's no question about
Yeah.
that. He won a couple of these pitches back. There's no question.
9 strikeouts. I mean,
Nice pitch. York lays out on his side, throws to first, and gets Mueller by a couple steps. Nice play by Jacob York there.
big time play by the Duke there at second.
Your broadcast partner in the booth from football season makes a good
Yes.
play there. Keeps the Spartans off the base paths, gets the Warriors back in the dugout. Warriors got to get some hits. There's just no
For
two ways
sure.
about that.
York made a great play at second, and now he's going to have an opportunity this inning to hopefully get up there and make a play. And
DaCosta will lead us off as he was at the plate. 4-5-6 coming up. No, I'm sorry, 3-4-5-6 coming up. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Warriors down 3-0. And we are back here now for the bottom of the 6th inning. Big Eric DaCosta going to lead it off for the Warriors. Hopefully get something going here again. Lemke's sitting at 77 pitches to start the inning. Warriors, they got to get hits. There's no question about that. They don't care about his pitch count.
No, not at all. All they care about is just getting on base and getting runs on the board.
Swinging on the first pitch.
That's
DaCosta hits it off the end of the bat, rolls it to Stone, picks it up, steps on first. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is not helpful. 1 pitch, 1 out when you need guys on base and pitch count is getting up there. It's great for Francis. It's not great for the Warriors. See if Andy Roman can do something here.
Warriors just looking for some base runners here. I mean, look, this is cliched, I understand, but you're not going to win the game on 1 swing here. Not right now. You're not going to get back in the game in 1 swing here. That might have been true at the end of last inning with 2 runners on, but it's not true now. Now we just need base runners. The Warriors need to see some pitches, find a way on base here. Ball is way outside from Lemke. I think that one stuck to his hand. 2-0 now on Roman.
Warriors looking to put themselves in a position like the end of last inning where 1 swing could make or break, where they could make a big play and see what happens, see if they can take this thing.
I think if you're the Warriors, obviously you want to get back in this game. You want to tie the game. You want to take the lead. Obviously that's what you want. But short of that, there's a good swing by Andy and a swing up the middle.
Finally a little
really
bit of
nice, solid at bat. Find a barrel. That's probably the hardest ball we've hit off Lemke all day.
Definitely.
Yeah. If you're the Warriors, as I'm saying, you want to get runners on base. You want to get something going here, get the ball moving, the base is moving, get guys running around. You got to score a run or 2 here in this inning.
You have to. At least 1. At least just see it go up on the scoreboard. 3-1 going into the last.
Well, I think you want to change. I think we can change the momentum with a run or 2, but you also don't want to go into the 7th inning down 3-0.
No. That 0 is intimidating up there.
Ian Zarnik in to run for Andy Roman now. Pickoff move. I'm sorry, that's not Ian Zarnik. That is Jacob Carlson at first base, number 11. Will Clegg steps in.
Solid shot last time he was up.
You're looking for another hit out of Clegg here. Ball inside.
Threw a nasty curve to Clegg last time. Was able to buckle him. We'll see if he comes back with that.
Buckled him on that curveball, came right back in with another one, and Clegg hit it the right field on the last at bat.
Yeah.
Good pickoff there from Lemke. Carlson back in safely.
We got Osterholm in the bullpen here for the Warriors.
Finally a little bullpen action.
Yes,
I just said that last
for
inning,
sure.
and now we got a little bullpen action going here. Osterholm warming up for the Warriors. Be interesting to see what Coach Justin Swider decides to do here. I got to believe he's going to go to the bullpen and give Osterholm the entire inning.
Yeah.
Unless Bagley is extraordinarily efficient, which he might be, you're going to have to make a pitching change. And so the question is do you want to give Bagley a hitter or 2, see how he does, and then bring in Osterholm, or do you just want to let Osti have the whole inning? Clegg stands in now. 1-1 count. Carlson still at first, running for Roman. Another pickoff. Carlson stumbled a little bit there going back in. That play was really close.
Yeah, they're making sure he's awake over there, that's for sure.
Obviously, you don't want to give him any more than swing and a miss by Clegg, count 1-2. You don't want to give Carlson any more than you have to give him. At the same time, I don't think there's much chance the Warriors are stealing here.
No,
you're not going to run into one
all.
out on the base paths down 3-0. Every run matters, but Carlson's run is not going to win the game. Ball down the middle. Clegg hits a fly ball into right field. Right fielder drifting over, makes the catch, heading towards the right field foul line. And there are 2 away now, brings in Jacob York. Looked like a pretty good swing from Clegg on a pretty good pitch. He just didn't get it on the barrel. Jacob York comes in now 0 for 1 on the day. Took a hit by pitch in his last at bat. Jacob looking to find a way on base here, just like we said last inning. Want to keep the line moving, got to get Bagley to the plate. The name of the game for the Warriors is no matter how many outs, is base runners, base runners. Just got to keep it moving.
Exactly.
Lemke comes set. Here's the pitch to York. Ball is low.
Good take there from York.
Lemke working a little bit here this inning. Comes set. Fires. Ball outside. York takes it 2-0 now.
It's a tough pitch to take right now, especially at this point in the game where he's called so many outside. You're not sure. Everything seems outside when it's outside. So
That is true. And that pitch, the way Lemke throws it across his body a little bit, and that ball hit into the outside part of the plate, probably all look like strikes.
and the nice thing, the way he's able to paint that outside corner is it tails back in a little bit at the end.
York ducks away from that one. Ball looked to be inside. Umpire calls it a strike. 2-1 now. 2-1. The other thing about that outside pitch, with it being 1-0, if it's not a pitch you want to hit, you just don't swing at it. If he calls it, he calls it, but you just let it go by. 2-1 pitch now coming to him. Ball low, 3-1 now. 3-1.
York in control for sure here. 3-1. He can wait for his pitch.
Obviously, you get a ball down the middle here, you want to hammer it. But
For sure.
with Lemke's pitch count inching up here, this will be his 90th pitch of the game right here. And the Warriors looking for base runners. Jacob had a couple words for the umpire there. The umpire's got a couple words back for him. In a tight game against your big rivals, every pitch matters. And
Let's see what he's made of here.
Lemke gets the call on the inside part of the plate.
Let's see what York's made of. here.
3-2 now. Carlson's going to be moving on the pitch here. 3-2, 2 out. York digs in. Lemke looks in and gets a sign. Shakes off. We got timeout again. Lemke and Gaynor trying to get it figured out what they want to throw here. Crowd's getting into it a little bit. 3-2, 2 outs. Got a little bit of umpire chatter going. Crowd is into it. Here's the pitch from Lemke. Swing and a ground ball from York. Ball is up the middle, and it's going to be a hit.
Found a way.
Found a way
He
on.
found a way.
Found a way on.
That's big time right there. After getting a call you don't want, able to fight that one off. High bouncer over the pitcher's head. Carl does a great job.
Carl did a great job shielding Sparacio from that ball. I don't think Sparacio's going to get York at first no matter what there. But by Carlson shielding him, Sparacio had to wait back.
Yep.
And then once the ball got to him, then he drops it. And so it creates a situation where now we have first and second, and we've got big Alex Bagley coming up. And
Pitching change here for the Spartans.
right on cue, Spartans go to Rocco Tenuta, their number one pitcher.
And you can see why warming up here. He's got some pop, some velocity there.
Rocco throws hard. Rocco has a lot of good movement on his pitches. He doesn't give up a lot of barrels. He commands the zone. He eats up a lot of innings for the Spartans all around. Just a really good pitcher. And Warriors are going to have to put it together here and put a barrel on one if they're going to get back in this game. Rocco comes in to the game as a pitcher now, moves from third base over to pitcher. 32 innings on the year. His 8th appearance on the year. ERA against, ready for this? .2. Batting average against 128. Walks, hits per inning pitch, meaning how many guys get on against him? A half a guy an inning. So Rocco, one of the best pitchers in the conference, one of the best pitchers in the Chicagoland area. And Tom Schomburg goes to Rocco Tenuta here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning, looking to get out of this inning, and I'm sure Rocco will pitch the bottom of the 7th as well. Warriors have at the plate here Alex Bagley. Bagley also the pitcher in the game here, obviously, for the Warriors. And Bags looking to help himself, as they say on the baseball field, looking to find a way to put a run on the board here for the Warriors. And Warriors got to get something going here. This is the inning if they're going to do it. 2 on again. Can't spoil another opportunity like this. Bagley comes in 0 for 2 with a strikeout on the day. First pitch from Rocco. Pitches up high and inside. Called a ball. I think finally we can feel some energy in this place.
Yeah, definitely. Both sides. From both sides, for sure.
Every pitch, every call. Pitches
eye.
outside.
Good eye.
Good eye by Bagley, 2-0 now. So no fastballs yet from Tenuta. Curveball and a changeup looks like.
Assuming a fastball's coming here, he's got to get a strike.
Would certainly think he's going to go fastball here. Probably don't want to go down 3-0. There's a fastball on the outside part of the plate. That's the pitch that's been called a strike all day long.
Yep.
2-1 now to Bagley. Wind blowing in again from left field. Tenuta comes set. Bagley's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Curveball on the outside part of the
pitch.
plate. That is a nasty
Good
pitch.
pitch.
That is a nasty pitch.
That hung just long enough for Bagley to think that was going to be up in the zone, and then it broke at the perfect time.
Derek, I'm 25 feet behind home plate. I've got a net in front of me. That might have been a knuckleball.
I think he's throwing knuckle curve. If I'm.
There's a ground ball from Bagley. And he's out by a step and a half. Tenuta retires Bagley on a easy ground ball to second base.
Could
Good play
be
by
wrong.
Sparacio there.
Could be wrong, but I believe he was throwing a knuckle curve when he was warming up, and it or just a knuckleball with a heck of a lot of movement on it. So
Really good pitch by Tenuta there. Bagley works the count. Tenuta comes back, fires a good pitch there, gets the ground ball that he wants. And once again, the Warriors leave runners on base and do not score. We've played 6 innings here in West Chicago at Wheaton Academy. St. Francis Spartans 3, Wheaton Academy Warriors 0. We'll be back for the last inning in just a moment. All right, we are back here for the top of the 7th as
This is it.
Bagley gets ready to go. I want to say a quick shout out. I know there's probably more broadcasts, although I can't say for sure. But very near to the conclusion of WA TV sports broadcasting season for the 2022-2023 school year. Great job by Mr. Hockett and the crew.
For sure. It's been a heck of a year. It's been fun. Been able to be a part of a decent amount of broadcasts as the strikes there by Bagley. But obviously, big thank you to the crew today, everyone who's been on the cameras, everyone who's back here. Big thank you to you for coming and joining me. Or I don't know if I was joining you today, but I'm glad we were able to hop on the mic together.
Well, as I said before the game started, you get to broadcast with another York, just not the one you're usually used to.
For
So,
sure.
Pitch by Bagley here, swing and a miss by Meduzia, the leadoff hitter. Another good pitch by Bagley. You know, I'm happy to be proven wrong here. Here's Bagley back out on the mound to start the 7th inning.
He's got some juice left in him. We'll see how long
He
he's able to
certainly
stay out there.
has plenty of zip left on his fastball. Pitch, ground ball, just foul. Clegg gives chase. You know, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of work to put on a broadcast like this.
Yep.
The school is set up to do so many good things like that and a lot of different venues. To do it for a baseball game is a special amount of work. That's a low and outside pitch from Bagley, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great job by the crew here. All the people behind the cameras, everybody behind the computers doing switching. It's great to have this broadcast and for this baseball team to be showcased like this.
And this might be, if this is the last batter, the next batter will be for Bagley. So
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bagley at 100 pitches exactly. Low and outside now, full count. You got to think this is probably it. He certainly could start the next batter, assuming he gets him in the next couple of pitches. And you very well just may see Justin Swider do that. I have the count run there. Swing, another single to left field by Meduzia.
He is a stud.
This kid is fun to watch. A sophomore, starting shortstop. Really, really fun kid to watch. And with that single, out comes Coach Justin Swider. Bagley's day is going to be done. You can't fault Alex Bagley today. He did his job. A couple of pitches, Tenuta hits one over the left field fence. Other than that, a great job on the mound today by Alex Bagley.
Threw a heck of a lot of strikes. We'll see what Osterholm can do. The junior on the mound for the Warriors.
Bagley ends his day with 6+ innings pitched, gives up 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 walks. Derek, for a rivalry game, Bagley walks off the mound with 9 strikeouts. Just piling on now to this career total.
Yeah.
Piling on. On to pitch, number 5, junior Will Osterholm. Going to see a little bit different pitching style.
It's a different look. He's got his own style up there on the mound, but I love it. He's got his own little bit of
all right,
swagger.
let's just start with the obvious here, okay? Bagley, a big right-hander.
Big right-hander, 6'3", built.
Built, a lot of muscle. If you ever stand next to Bagley, he's a big, imposing guy.
Big dude.
Osterholm,
Not so much.
not as much.
Not so much.
Osterholm is a little skinnier, not quite as built, not quite as tall, although he's not short, but does not throw as hard either.
Still got good pop, but he brings some other stuff to the table. Just his demeanor on the mound is definitely imposing, even if it doesn't seem like it all the time. And he throws you off. His arm angle's different. He's got some junk that he throws that is been super effective. He's a junk ball pitcher. That's what he does.
And he's good at it. That's the thing. For a high school pitcher to throw junk like Will does is really, really impressive.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw really anything straight.
No, never.
Doesn't throw anything straight. And he makes it work for him. He throws the ball off the plate, on the plate. All of it's moving. Guys are off balance. The difference between Osterholm and Bagley is exactly what Coach Justin Swider is going for here. He's just looking to get these St. Francis hitters off balance, get 3 more outs, get back in the dugout and try to score some runs.
If anyone can throw him off balance, it's going to be Osterholm. And he's had a huge impact this year, but, I mean, it might be his show on the mound next year. We'll see. Him and DaCosta.
It's fun to watch these juniors and sophomores play, knowing they got more baseball ahead of them. First pitch from Osterholm is low and outside, ball 1. Batting now for the St. Francis Spartans is number 30, Thomas Smith. He's over 3 on the day. There's a ground ball to Hudson Williams. He's going to step on second and throw to first. That's a double play.
Big time. That's huge right there for the Warriors.
Double play, 6-3 on the putout for Hudson Williams. Really nice play. Really nice play.
He throws ground balls, and that's all you can ask for right now.
Infield was shaded that way. Hudson playing near the second base bag. Smith hits right into the double play. And with that, a couple of pitches, Osterholm comes in the game and gets 2 quick outs. First pitch to the Spartans' big number 3 hitter, who's now their pitcher for the rest of this game, or at least he was last inning. He's at least the pitcher of record right now. Rocco Tenuta takes Osterholm's curveball on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Low and outside.
Osterholm's a fun pitcher to watch. You honestly, you got no idea what to expect with him. Any inning, any game, any pitch, and it's fun to watch as a fan.
You know, I'll say this. I've been around this team a lot this year. Last year, too, but I've been around this team a lot this year. There's a lot of kids on this Warriors team that can pitch. Another curveball up high. 2-1 now from Osterholm. We have some exciting pitchers on this team. I mean,
Yes.
DaCosta can absolutely throw lasers. Hudson Williams can throw lasers. Logan Swaney can call lasers. Nice curveball there by Osterholm. 2-2 now on Tenuta. Grant Rojek is a great starting pitcher. Throws a lot of strikes around the plate the whole time. My son, Jacob York, pitches. We got a lot of kids. Nate Burton, a lefty, throws a lot of movement on his pitches. Nice pitch by Osterholm there, low and outside. Count goes full now to Tenuta.
And to top all that off, probably the best pitcher in the conference, Alex Bagley.
I think as the Warriors look back on this game, they're going to be frustrated by taking the loss. But I think looking back on this game, you got to give a lot of credit to Bagley, keeping the Warriors in this game, especially giving up 3 runs in the first 2 innings. Here we are on top of the 7th, and it's still 3-0. Bagley kept them in the game. Tenuta takes a pitch low and outside there now, goes to first, and they're going to run for him. Courtesy runner.
So he is still going to be on the mound for the Sparties, which is...
Yeah, that's a high school rule and an college NAI rule. You can run for the pitcher and the catcher. It's called a courtesy runner. Allows the game to speed up so those guys can go get ready to get back out on the mound and behind the plate. And so courtesy runner into the game. Number 21 running for Tenuta is Cole Danner, a junior. At the plate now for the Spartans is Luke Switek, number 15. Pitch from Osterholm's grounded to York, throws to Clegg, retires Switek at first for the 3rd out of the inning. Great job by Osterholm there.
Exactly what you needed him to do.
Look, you don't give up the pitch to Tenuta. You don't let him add another run to the board. You pitched around him. He doesn't swing at it. He goes to first. You get the ground ball. You're out of the inning, and now we got to go score 3 runs. Great job by Will Osterholm there getting out of that inning. Warriors are down 3 with 3 outs to go. They got to make it happen right here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Last chance here for the Warriors to do something, but we've seen crazier things.
We'll be back in a minute. All right, one more half inning of play. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say, let's play a couple more innings.
Let's do it.
Which means let's score 3 runs. Let's tie this up and let's play a couple more.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Tenuta back on the mound for the Spartans. Going to try to close this game out with a 4-inning save. Warriors sitting to the plate. Swaney, Keebles, and Williams here in the 7th inning. Tenuta looks in, gets his sign, and the bottom of the 7th is underway. And the pitch, called a strike on the outside corner.
Throw some heat down the middle.
You can understand why this kid's one of the best pitchers in the conference.
Yep.
It's not hard to see when he's out there. There's that pitch that's not on the plate but has been called a strike all day long.
Not super tall, not super imposing on the mound, but he throws some gas.
But he is built.
Yes, for sure.
He is built. High and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes, not a Swaney. If you told me that Tenuta not only is a great pitcher and infielder for the Spartans baseball team, but also plays linebacker, I wouldn't be shocked.
Me neither. Definitely has that build.
He is built. Pitch to Swaney, curveball, called strike 3. Swaney watches it go by. First out here in the bottom of the 7th. Warriors got to get some base runners. They got to get something going.
Let's see what Mr. Brandon Keebles is made of here.
Here's the thing about this, Derek. You know, as an athlete yourself, former athlete myself, you got to think about what's going through the Warriors' head here. Not only are you down 3-0 to your big rival, the Warriors have pitch on the outside corner called strike. The Warriors have 3 losses on the season, and 2 of those came in their first 3 games of the year.
Yeah.
They're not used to being in this position.
Not at all. But baseball is baseball, and anyone can beat anyone on any given day.
It's exactly right. The Warriors taking a loss to Aurora Central Catholic a week ago. On the same day, the Spartans, who hadn't lost a conference game just like the Warriors, lose to Ridgewood.
Yeah.
Both teams losing on the same day to teams that they probably otherwise by record should beat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how baseball is, right? And you're going to take your licks, get out there, and go at it again tomorrow. Nice swing by Keebles there, fights off a high pitch, but right fielder coming in, slides on a knee and makes a catch. That's Luke Switek out there in right field. Great play by Luke. Good swing there by Keebles. That was a tough pitch, up a little bit. I don't know if it's a strike or not, but with 2 strikes, you can't take the chance there. He fights it off, but good play by Switek coming in.
This is it. Hudson Williams, he struggled a little bit in the box today, but this is what he's made for. This is what he's been preparing for.
Huddy comes into this at bat 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts on the day. Tenuta pitch comes in, pitch inside.
Let's see what Huddy's got for us here right now.
You know, if you think about being down 3-0 with 2 outs, you're not going to win the game with 1 swing.
Nope.
You just 1 batter at a time here. Ball down the line. Nice play at third. High throw, and the ball goes out against the fence, bounces into right field, and Hudson's going to move up. So, looking at that play, Derek, here's the thing. This is what speed will do for you in baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
Hudson's gonna reach on an error there, so he's not gonna get credit for a hit. However, at the same time, because he's fast, Mueller down on his side to make that play, he's got to hop up quick, and he throws the ball high because Hudson's fast. And so, though Hudson's going to be credited with a reach on an error there, his speed buys him that base. Tenuta with a nasty breaking ball to Grant Rojek for the first pitch and the first strike.
There's a lot of movement on his stuff. You can see why he's one of the best.
A lot of
pitchers in the
snap
conference.
on that
That's-
breaking ball as
yeah,
it comes down.
That was nasty.
Next pitch is low and outside, bounces. Nice pick by Joey Gaynor.
I mean, at this point, Hudson Williams has to be aggressive on the bases.
Actually, if you're Hudson Williams, the saying in baseball is your run means nothing. Your runs means nothing. And what you mean by that is he's going to go on this because this is a pass ball off the glove of Gaynor to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes down on Rojek. He's going to go on that. But other than that, you're taking no chances at second base because not only does Hudson have to score, but Grant would have to score and Eric would have to score.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rojek. Tenuta can work out of the windup now. Ball is very close, but called the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Derek, I got to be honest, I not only am I rooting for Grant here because it's Grant and I want him to succeed, but if Grant can find a way on, Tenuta's going to have to face big Eric DeCosta, and I'd really love to see that matchup myself. Ground ball to short. Zach Meduzia fumbles it. Hudson's going to score. Grant is going to make it to first. The Warriors finally are on the board 3-1, and I just got my wish. Tenuta, DeCosta, it's going down right now.
I mean, that's probably just a routine play right there, and I mean, it was everything. It was the same thing that Hudson fumbled the transfer earlier, and everything about it looked great.
Although you said it earlier, Grant's got speed.
For sure.
And again, slow hit ground ball. Meduzia's got to make a play, and the speed buys it to him. Great curve by Tenuta to DeCosta for the first strike. Look, if I could have drawn this up before we started, I wouldn't have had the Warriors down 3-1, but Tenuta versus DeCosta with the game on the line, I would take it any day. Another great curveball by Tenuta. That one off the plate. DeCosta swinging down 0-2 now.
There's a lot of confidence on the mound right now.
A lot of confidence on the mound.
He knows he can deal.
I don't think there's any lack of confidence at the plate either. DeCosta's looking for a pitch here. I don't think he's going to get it, but another curveball. Tenuta throws it by him. DeCosta swings through it. Great. Those were 3 great curveballs by Tenuta there
Really
to retire DeCosta. Look, if you can get that guy out on 3 curveballs, you tip your hat and you say, great job. Great game by the Spartans here. 3-1 victory over their big rival, the Weed Academy Warriors. Great job by Alex Bagley. Great job by Peter Lemke on the mound for the Spartans. He kept the Warriors off balance all day, and he didn't give up a run.
No, he did not.
The only run's going to get charged to Tenuta there in the 7th inning. And look, this was a great game all around. This was a baseball game through and through. 3-1 victory for the Spartans. Could have gone either way. Great job by both teams. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Hockett again and to the film crew here. Great job, everybody. And Warriors are going to get back at it tomorrow. They host Marion Central Catholic tomorrow. They host Bishop Mack on Thursday. They are at St. Francis on Friday.
Right back at it on Friday.
Saturday is senior day here
Yeah.
against Morgan Park, and then 5 games again starting Monday, straight Monday through Friday, 5 games in a row. Warriors in his first game of a stretch of 10 games in 11 days. Going to be a fun stretch. Got to shake this one off, get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get back at it tomorrow, and then mark the day on the calendar. We got these guys on Friday, so I know that'll be a fun one. I'm probably going to have to get out to that too.
For sure. Finals on the day for St. Francis, 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors in the field. Wheaton Academy, 1 run on 4 hits, 2 errors in the field. Winning pitcher, Peter Lemke for St. Francis. Losing pitcher, Alex Bagley for the Wheaton Academy Warriors. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. Hope you have a great night. Go Warriors.
like get them to 40